of all the people in all the world, uses grains of rice to represent human statistics. Each grain of rice represents one person, and over the time that we're in the gallery, we're going to be weighing out piles of rice to represent different groups of people. Everything from the number of people born in the world today to the population of Birmingham. Of All the People in All the World started way back in 2003, where we had the idea of being able to bring all the people in all the world into one room and find out a little bit more about them. But obviously you can't do that because you need a very big room. But we thought maybe we could represent those people using a different substance. And after lots of trips to various builders, merchants and shops, we settled on rice, which is the perfect substance because each grain of rice is quite a similar size. You can hold it in your hand and imagine that it's you or another person. And so we did some maths and we realised that to represent the whole world we were going to need 104 tonnes of rice, which at that time seemed like an impossibility. But we could afford 1 tonne of rice, which at the time was enough rice to represent the population of the United Kingdom. From that small show back in 2003, the show has toured to over 70 different places all over the world. As a company, we've got a long relationship and history with the Arts Centre. Not quite 60 years, but when the company started in Birmingham in 1991, we presented many of our shows in the Arts Centre and has continued to do so through the company's history. So we're looking forward to bringing the show back here to MAC in its 60th birthday and continuing that relationship. We'll be looking to have statistics that represent the history of the Arts Centre. What happened 60 years ago on the day and the year that the Arts Centre opening, what was happening in the rest of the world at that time, and we'll be bringing statistics about Birmingham, about the local area, and some of the things that have happened in the Arts Centre over those 60 years. So Of All the People in the World, we call a performance installation, because Stan's Cath is a theatre company, but our definition of what theatre is quite broad. So we try to find the right form to make our ideas work. And even though it's in a gallery, we're with it all the time. We're in costume, we're there talking to members of the audience when they come and visit, and the piece is always changing. It doesn't stay static. We're always adding new piles of rice to the show, moving things around, responding to world events, to news, to what people are interested in when they come and speak to us. So for us, it's a performance because it's an always changing, ever moving piece of work. I think what's interesting about doing the show in a gallery is that people's expectations of what they're going to see in a gallery can be turned on their head a little bit by having a living piece of work there, and people can react to the show in different ways. So for some it'd be quite a meditative experience because it's in a gallery and they'll walk around, they'll look at the piles of rice and they'll perhaps leave in silence. Other people might want to talk to us about it, have discussions about it. Why have you put that down there? What does that mean? Why are you here? So it's nice to be able to have those different interactions with the audience, but also for the audience to be able to interact with the piece in a way that suits them as well.